there was a huge storm that blew out power to literally half the freaking city. So Mrs. Stix and I, we had to find a hotel that wasn't packed and dust the backdrop. We don't know how many days it's going to take to get power back. They said last night it was going to be 3 hours. It's been almost 24 hours now. So if this might be it for the next couple of days. I don't know. Either way, I didn't really have a video ready and edited, but while browsing earlier this morning, I did happen upon an article, a tweet actually, concerning Silver Palace. Silver Palace, I mean, that is one of the most anticipated upcoming gacha games. And that is because it looks freaking insane. Y'all saw trailers for it. Y'all saw the world traversal, the riding of the Pegasus, the takedowns, the violent takedowns of enemies. They're like snapping necks and stabbing, decapitating. It looked crazy. And I feel like every gacha content creator covered it and hyped it. And I mean, over the course of the last few months, since I think the trailer was released in May, they've accumulated 100,000 followers. That's wild. The anticipation for this game is off the charts. I think this might be in the top 5 most anticipated upcoming gacha games. Ananta, which, you know, varies whether or not you consider it a gacha game. Duet Night Abyss, which again, at this juncture, it depends on how you consider or what you consider a gacha game. Arknight's Enfield, Azure Premilia, and this. These are the 5 most hyped upcoming gacha games. And admittedly, while the trailer was incredible and it did show full gameplay and it showed cinematic as well, it showcased a lot of the story, they kind of went quiet. You go over to their social media, they announced everything on May. They had images showcasing the kind of game this is going to be. Investigate or interrogate. Beneath glitter lies conspiracy. Allies your adversaries. Your choice. Cast the die. Clues and ciphers. Whispers in the shadows. Opulence and omen where reality blurs with fables. Brand new open world adventure ARPG Silver Palace is open for pre-registration. They showcased a bunch of the different characters. They showcased the detective here, which is us, and he looks pretty good. She looks freaking awesome. They really emphasize her thighs, which they always seem to do. They showed Maid Elf. She's a super cute character. They showed off Argos. He's a very handsome looking dude. And that was it. They had this where they reached over 2 million pre-registrations, which is wild. Because when was this posted? This was actually in May. Within the 2 weeks that this game debuted its trailer, it actually hit 2 million pre-registered players. Then they released one tweet in June that showed the Incinerator's Abyss, which is an area that you can explore or fight a monster or a boss monster in. And then for 3 months, they've remained silent. 3.5 months, actually, they've remained silent. And people were thinking, uh-oh, here we go again. It's another one. Another game that announces, that debuts a trailer and goes silent. But no. As of less than 2 weeks ago, they made this tweet in specific. Only in Silverina, the Silver Palace sticker pack Volume 1 is available. Our first official sticker pack is now available. Feel free to enjoy and share it. The images are super cute. Admittedly, this probably isn't the announcement that people were hoping for. They were hoping for a beta announcement or some kind of test phase announcement. There was actually a test phase held a little while ago. 3 months ago, this thread was made. An offline test demo announced for Silver Palace. Admittedly, when the Ananta offline demo was held, when the Arknights or the Azure Premilia offline demo was held, there was a lot of leaks. Like, people were talking about it everywhere, all the different aspects of it. But the Silver Palace one, on the other hand, which it looks like the recruitment ended on July 26th, and then the demo itself took place in Shanghai on August 3rd. Has already passed. And once again, interestingly, there was no leaks, or at the very least, there were no leaks that I saw. I haven't heard anyone talking about it, discussing it, sharing pictures, or anything at all. But I mean, they're active. They're active now. They're talking, they're conversing, they're engaging, and they're continuing to show that they are alive and kicking. Info and news is better than stickers. Yes, that is true, Ting. That is very true. But I mean, gacha games all too often fall into the same, I think, recurring issue, and that is that they announce and then they spend a year or two with absolute silence. I think that's actually worse than making things like stickers publicly available, because people feel ignored and they don't hear, oh, you're alive again. See, I appreciate we have new content coming from accounts, but I'm disappointed that their art style wasn't consistent. My emo detective, I love you so much. Could these pink flowers represent a deeper symbolization? See, people are theory crafting already. Thank you, Silver Palace. My day is better now. Oh my god, they're back with the milk. So evidently, this is what you need to do to keep your players engaged. Or future players rather. This is what you need to do here to give players that sense of connection and communication. Because at the end of the day, if you go silent and you don't post updates for years, your hype dies. And this game, it genuinely looks way too good for that to happen to. Like, really. I am more excited for this game than the majority of others. I think this genuinely has a lot of potential to be really, really good. And admittedly, I did happen across, what if this game also came out and announced that there's no gacha? That would be pretty crazy. Ananta's doing it. Do It Night Abyss is doing it. Other games might do it too. This game isn't far enough through the development process yet for gacha to even be a functional thought. But if Ananta is successful, if Do It Night Abyss is successful, then that could very well set a new precedent for gacha, and they could remove gacha characters from Silver Palace. I'm sure they'd find other ways to monetize, gacha mounts, gacha vehicles, gacha skins, like the other games are doing. But I guess for now, all we can do is hope for the best. Either way, Silver Palace is coming.